Hello, and welcome to my very first Let's Play series on Factorio. Good morning. We are back in Factorio, and we have made a couple of changes here, so I'm going to go through this. We have cleared out an area and created us a block here. The train came through this block, so if we look at the before and then the after, you can see that there are some differences here on the train network. If I shift this over and show another before and after, you can also see down here things look a little bit different as well. If we zoom in here, we can see that, yeah, it looks quite different in this area. There's the before, and here's what it looks like after. There we go. So we've got the trains working. This enables us to come on down here and get this. Now, this shared section of rail is not going to work long term. What I am going to have to think about doing is doing double rail sections between these sections to expand this and go get other things. But I've got a lot of resources in these sites over here right now. So I've got a while. That's got 2.3 million in it. This has got 3.2 million. And then this has 2.6. So I'll have a little while before I have to worry about that. We've also got, that had 2.8 in it and still got 2.6. That's got, I've only used, 100,000 of that. And we've still got 317,000 down here. We are down to 28,000 stone. Stone's going to be just about gone down here and the different things. We still got 300,000 iron. But I believe our iron is completely gone. Yep, iron is gone. Or the coal, I mean. There was a coal patch here at the start of the game. It is no longer there. We have consumed it all. But we've rerun our coal, and since we've got coal coming down to here, we're running it down and around. So we've still got our power. Let's check and see how we're doing on power production. Oh yeah, we're doing pretty good. One other thing I did, I guess I should show, is we've expanded our setup here of our solar panels. We've put more solar panels in. So we do have, if we're looking at this power production, and what we're seeing, you can see that we are producing 7.9 megawatts right now of power for solar. So this is the steam engines go down. They come on when the solar's not enough. Right now the solar panels are producing some of the power. I think they would be producing all of the power, but they're producing some of that. So what we're going to do today, today's episode, let's get started on what we want to do for today. I have brought two pipes down here, one with petroleum gas from our oil factory, and the other with water, not oil. That's not oil, that looks like water. And so I've got water and petroleum gas down here, and what I am going to do with that is I'm going to come into this site right here, and I'm going to create some things that we can do with oil that we need in order to get blue science up and running. Now our goal is to get blue science up and running, and while we're at it, we want to create a couple of things that we've got to do. So blue science, let's look at blue science. Blue science requires plastic and sulfur. So we'll need to build plastic and sulfur and put that on the bus. So the sulfur recipe is made in a chemical plant from petroleum gas, and so is the plastic. So that will go in there. That will be fine. Now some other things that I do want to build is, if we come over here to this tab, I can now build modular armor. That requires advanced circuits. So when we get to the advanced circuits build, we just need plastic. So there we go. We've got some of the plastic. Now I have some other weapons that we can do. We can do defender capsules now, and that just requires, we can make defender capsules with what we have. We'll have to try those out. I have to see how those work, as opposed to my grenades that I'm doing. These we'll try the defender capsule, see how they work. And then we've also got, I have built a rocket launcher, so I would like to build some rockets, and I would like to build some flamethrower ammo. Flamethrower ammo requires crude oil and steel plates, and we don't have crude oil anywhere near here. Now, I could redo this and bring my crude oil down here instead of bringing the petroleum gas down. But I've made the petroleum gas up there. I've got tanks up there of petroleum gas. So we may eventually bring the crude oil down here. I don't really want to be taking steel up there, so I may take enough up there to handcraft some ammo, some of that ammo. For the time being, let's get started on plastic and sulfur. Those are things, and I'm going to leave a little bit of room here just in case I decide I want to move my oil processing up here. So what we're going to do is just come in here. I've got some chemical plants. Let's see. I don't have any of the other chemical plants. See what we'll do. I'm going to leave a room. I'm going to leave that much room in case I decide I want to bring down my petroleum. And because I eventually think I will, as I run out of the oil or need more, I'll probably expand this and make that more of the petroleum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my build right here for what I'm doing. All right, let's get, I'll tell you what, let's change this over to number 5. And let's put some of my, let's put pipes and things. So I need a storage tank. Pipe. Take it out there. Move it from there. Then I need the chemical plant. Right, that should do it for now. Gives us things to build with. Okay. And let's see. So what I need to do, let's look at the blueprint here. Let's come right here. Put this in here. Oh, flamethrower ammo. Steel and crude oil. I am going to want to bring crude oil down here. Just bring the crude oil down here and we'll run the tank out and build or rebuild our petroleum here. That'll be for another episode. Alright, one of the things we want is plastic. And that's just going to take what I can do here. Let's take plastic there. The way I'll do this, since I want some of the plastic coming out and some of the other stuff coming out, I will do this like we do other things. So I'm going to do plastic there and I'm going to do sulfur here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a belt out here and a belt out. No, I don't. Not how. I'm going to bring the belt out here. We'll bring the belt out here. And the belt out here. Okay, so that'll be plastic up here. This will be sulfur here. And with the sulfur, we need petroleum and water. And this, we need petroleum and coal. This has 2 inputs. I may not have them far enough apart yet. Let's see. I have to have 2 inputs here, so I better probably going to have to do this right here. Like that. And let's rotate that around. There we go. There's the petroleum. There's the petroleum and the water there. That's what we want. That would be the plastic out. So that'll be petroleum. And we need coal. Bring coal in. I can do this. Will that work? We'll find out, won't we? To do that, I would need coal right there. I think I want to move this down one more. And that's not going to work. Too far away. Coal belt needs to be right there. Alright. And let's see. I'll bring this over here. Like that. That's going to be plastic. Much plastic. One coal and 20 petroleum gas. Okay. With that in there, we will have like that right there. How can I copy that? Oh, no, no reason to copy it yet. Let's get a power pole. A power pole there too. Alright, now then, let's see. Let's get this one worked out. Oh, actually, let's go. do it that way right there, and it just held the. Let's build 3 per second for starters. Seems doable. At least to me. Oh, I need some personal robots. Need robotics. Alright. Let's see. Right. We need powerful. Right, and then those in there. Okay, very good. Now, that will be the plastic. Now, let's see about the sulfur. This also a 1 per second. It is, and it requires 2 liquid inputs. So let's see how we can do this. So that would be 1. That would be the other. And we would need to do this right here. There. That will get the inputs in there. And what we need is we will copy this. Right. What do you mean I reach it? Right. Oh, I want to add up one more. Oh, like that. There we go. It rotates itself. All right. Now what we can do is that's coming in there, and this is coming out here. There we go. Now let's see what we can do here. And we'll put this right here. Drop that in there. And we have now piled this in here and got oil and plastic. Right there, like there. Then we've got I think this works. Now, I've not done oil before, so or any kind of oil products, so this, well, I think this will work. I am by no means sure until we turn it on and I watch it. All right, let's get coal over here. We don't have to go very far to get the coal. But what we'll do is come right over here. This is the line. We're gonna have to go over. Move it. Do this right here. Break that. We will. That. I did that wrong. That way. We bring that down. That. This needs. I need to get rid of. Should be coal. Go. Jump that across through there. Put that right in there. Alright. Now then, if I need to put things back on the bus, yeah, I can come down through there. Let's go ahead and get the things kind of set up. Have to get it on. Oh, that's certainly the way you want to do that. Rotate you to there. There. Oh. There, and just drag. It's there. Oh, and then all of this, when it's starting to get very busy now. I'm almost tempted to bring these 2 lines over to here and down. Rather than bringing. This is getting very busy. Oh, that'll be the only 2 things I. What I think I'll do is here. Coal down here, or this copper down here in the way. Alright, let's see. Oop, a little bit. Yep, come right onto the edge of it. Alright, let's take you down. Go. Alright, and let's see. Oh, almost perfect. I am off by 1. I am going to fix that while I'm here. Right, let's see what I want to do. There. We'll just take this up. Okay. Pull that out of there, and down we go. There we go. Perfect. Bring this down here and that right across there. And we'll take this across there like that. And there is going to be plastic and coal. Or plastic and sulfur on the line. We have the things in there. We have more copper nodes being mined out. Alright, with that in place then, what we need should be all we need. We've got the water and the petroleum right up here. So let's bring the water and petroleum down and hook them up. That'll come all the way to here. So I'll bring the petroleum in first. Now the way that I did this was hoping to use the same petroleum line for both of these. That does not work with the way I did this. So we'll just bring it in twice. I realized I forgot to put something in here. So this will be... Alright, there we go. So what I need to do is right here... Oh. I'm going to be in the way. What I will do, we'll need a petroleum in here and water in here. We'll make this one be the petroleum. What we'll do is we'll right there. That coal is definitely in the way, so I'm going to have to make it a little transfer station up in. Actually, I'll make the transfer station for the petroleum here, and I'll bring the water down here. That'll work. So what I want to do is... Oh, that's so close I can't do it. I will do it this way. Know what I do? Let's bring this right here. Do that right there. There we go. Let's not make this over. Okay, there we go. I need petroleum in there, and then let's go ahead and bring the petroleum over here. There. Those are the two petroleums. Okay, so what we can do is now. I'm just going to put like that right there. Look at there. There is petroleum all hooked up. Now that means that my water is an issue, but I'll now bring the water down and figure out the water. So there's my water, and I need to get water into that pipe. So I will bring it down to here. Pop it underneath. I'll just do that right there. There we go. No. Not pretty, but it's working. Look at that. We have plastic and sulfur. Now, we only have it on one side. So one of the things that we can do here, and is we only have it on one side. I could just put a little thing in here to evenly distribute it, and that's, I think that for now, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do that right there. And then come in here, turn that in. That'll evenly distribute it. Sort of. So, not the most elegant solution, but it is producing plastic and sulfur. I don't know how much plastic and sulfur I'm going to need, but I'm going to be building blue science, so I'm going to need some. I think what I'm going to do now is going to take this entire thing, since it is here and working, take the entire setup here, clone it. We're going to set it down, make a little bit larger area for this. We know it works. Add in there. Add in there. And put all of the pipes in here. Let's see here. There we go. There might be a better way of doing this. I would be... I'd certainly... Being as this is the first time I've done this, I don't even claim to be an expert here. But it's functional. And that is what we were going for. There we go. And then let's put the... Let's orient them the correct direction. There we go. And we are missing something here. Sometimes these ghost items are kind of hard to see that they're missing. Okay. Something's missing here. Oh, same thing. That's missing. Oh, and that was the entire thing. Everything. Ooh, look at the pollution they're spilling out. That is pretty impressive. But that is creating a good bit of... Oh, and I can't even output that much onto this single belt. Okay, well, that's interesting. It's interesting to know. But what I need to do is, while that solution is down there, I almost need to do that solution further up here. What if I put it right there? This is beyond not elegant. Will that keep it where it can output? Yeah, that is. That's keeping it out. That's making it work. Alright, and then this here has the same problem. So what we will do is get right there. Get that on the belt there. That should help to where it can output things. Yeah, things are definitely still outputting here. It takes a minute to fill in, but it is filling in. This thing empty? No, it's not. It is actually... That one is not running 100%. This line is completely full. Okay, well, I have overbuilt that probably, but that's okay. We will, we've got those items on our bus. Now then, with that on the bus, are we at the point we can go work on a blue science build? I have not even looked at blue science yet, so that's going to be an interesting question. Blue science requires advanced circuits and sulfur. And advanced circuits requires electric circuits, copper wire, stick bars. Okay. We can go build red circuits now. Let's see, before I go anywhere, Alright, I've got a place down here marked for red circuits. It's down there where our coal was at. Ooh, my driving on this little roads. I need a bigger road. This thing is very sensitive. I think where I want to be is right in here. This was where I was going to build my school. I believe this. Nope. I am up too high. Go down through here where it's wide open. There's where I want to be. Yep. Right here. We're going to build red circuits. We're going to strip out the rest of the coal processing that we used to have here. It is no longer needed. So let's take it out first. All the way across here. We had a lot of coal processing there. That served our base for a long time, but it is no longer of any value to us. Now that's coming in there, and there we go. We are feeding the belt again, and you can see we are feeding it from this. Now we only have stone on one side of the belt. Let's check that out. I know the stone is running out, but that's oh yeah, look at there. We have definitely only got certain things in here, so let's do a little bit of. All right, and we'll cut that. What I'll do is we will over to here. Oh, let's get that out of there. That doesn't solve anything. That's still on the same side. Get these out. And we have cut our power. Put a line in there. Alright, everything is still powered up except these little units right up here. One power pole right there should get both of them working. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now with that in place, what we need is there. That way right there. There we go. We are outputting more stuff there. And now that one is no longer working. That was no longer working. That belt is not needed. We have one power pole right there needed. Keep it all working. There we go. We are just about out of the power down here. This one is out. This one is out. That one still has a little bit of stone underneath it. There, we're down to just a little bit of stone. And when we run out, we've got another stone in it. We look here, so we've got the Burns Quarry over here. We named, there's a big 3.2 million stone. We got plenty of stone. We're just using up the rest of what's down here and get it out of the way. All right. With that in mind, let's turn our attention to building red circuits. All right, red circuits. Now let's see if we can design something that will build red circuits. Let's see. I'm not going to build red circuits yet. What do we need? Plastic, copper. Right, so we're going to have to make copper cable, and we just bring in electronic circuits, so we're not going to have to do a whole lot here. So I tell you what we'll do. Let's see. What I want to do is, with copper cable, you have more outputs than you have inputs. Because it takes one in, it only takes half a second, so you got one in and two out. So what I'm going to do here, I have to feed this. Do it this way right here. Okay. Bring this in here. That. that in there. That will be the input. That will be output. Now, along with the copper cables that we need, we also need two other items. Let's see what the ratios are. These. Good one here. Alright, and it's going to need 2 plastic bars, 4 copper cables, and 2 electronic circuits. So it's going to take 1/2. It takes 6 seconds to produce. So I can put the plastic and the electronic circuits on a single belt. So what I will do, I've got to put them on a belt, and I've got to have an output belt. So let me think about where I'm going to do my output at. Let's do my output single belt out of circuit. Look at how I did my green circuits. Got 3 in the middle, 2 on the outside. Got the copper on the outside. And do a tileable format of something similar to that right there. And then have my copper coming in here, this feeding in here, outputting onto those belts. I don't like that. Would that work for what I've got to do here? And I would need, got 2 items I would need. I could just put that on this belt, and I think I'm going to file this. I think this will work. Let's see, I'm going to grab this right here. Alright, let's bring this down here. And that's a little bit too far up. Now, I like to have things in a line. So that would be first one. Oh, that's not lined up right there. Stamp that down right there. Okay, what we're going to do here is take all this stuff out. Alright, yeah, what we'll do, let's take that radar out. Grab the radar and radar. Okay, we're just going to move it over a little bit. Alright, so we've got this in here. This will be fine. And then I'm going to stamp this in twice. Right there. That is what we want to do. This would be copper plates. Oh, that thing is still in the way. Alright, well, know something. Bring it down here. Not in the way for that build. This build probably should be up one further. It's fine. So we're not moving. We're going. Copper plates there. Copper plates right there. And we're going to bring in 2 more things here. One thing out. Alright. So that will be the output belt. Going to be these. Of course, I can't change the blueprint until I stamp buildings. I stamp the buildings now. And then change this over to this. Okay, and that'll feed the circuits. Ratios might not be exact, but it's close enough for what we're doing for now. Okay. Red circuits. Wonderful. Alright, and then let's see. Let's get the things in. Let's get the copper in that we need. Let's come down here, and on this line right here, we are going to need other direction. There. There's the first line. And the last line is way down here. Right there. So we will put that in there. That in there, and that's right. Okay. And the same thing here. This is, I don't want both of these coming out of the same line. So what we want to do, this in here, that out of there. What we're going to do, drag that. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah. You are kidding me. I am off power. Well, gonna be there. Need that. Well, that needs to rotate. There we go. Right. What is it? That one first. There we go. That is what we're looking for. Okay, that's fine. I don't even need to be. It's gonna bother me. I have to fix that. Okay, now that we have that in there, and we're in the right place, we should be able to rotate that around and now this thing down there. Second time's the charm. And we'll put that right there. That will hook up our copper coming in there. Let's go down and get the copper here. Make sure we are in the right place on this one. This one has to be in the wrong place. We've already got this out. Yellow connects to yellow. Belts move me. Makes it a little hard to... That. Okay, now then. That, I need 2 belts. I need other things coming in here. And I am going to be running low on belts by the time I get to this. Let's see if I have more belts in the car. I do not. I did. Right, well, we're right here where we're building belts at. This is my belt build. Let's grab some more belts. Grab 1,000 more belts. Oh, and then let's grab a few more. These as well. Get rid of those. Okay. Alright, and let's see. We got to go up and bring the plastic and sulfur down the line. It's going to be up here somewhere. There it is. Wonder. I haven't tried doing this in a car. Staying in. Get lined up here. Let's line this up. Zoom in a little bit here. And let's go down through here and do this. Oh, we need to go back. Hold on. Let's get out and all that. There we go. That was certainly effective. Fast. Gotta get lined up. There we go. We are almost down here. Let's see. Bringing it on down to here. Oh, and that is where we're going to need more tiles. Right, and we'll just turn around and reverse this line up through here. There's my plastic. There's my sulfur. Okay. We got plastic, sulfur, and then we're going to need green. Oh, green's way over there. It is so tempting to just bring it down here. But no, we will bring it off the bus the way we're supposed to. We're going to bring one line of this over here, split it, and then grab one line of the plastic, split it, and then join them together. I don't know how we're going to do that, but that is what we're going to do. Okay. So with that in mind, let's start right here. We're going to build the connection right here. But what I want to do is right here. Right here. So what I need is the plastic. We gotta put half the plastic over here. Put a line here and a line here. I think the best way to do it, literally do it this way. That comes across. Need that. And what I will do here for the plastic is, let's see. There. Do this right. That. Oh. Change of plans. What I will do now is going to work. We'll put that there and that there. We are going to put this right here, just like that right there. That'll put stuff on the top of the belt. Oh. We could do that right there. That would then block my line here. But I don't want to do that. Instead, what I'm going to do this way, here, I don't need the red here. Start there and go to there. And we'll put this right around here. And that'll put plastic on this side. That is very good. Picked up all the plastic there. Very good. Alright, that got my plastic handled. Now we need to get my green circuits handled. Green circuits has to be on the other side of this belt. So, because of what I did here, let's see. Or, let's see. Should go like that right there. That's not gonna work either. Gotta bring the greens across. Okay, so gotta change this. A lot of experience doing this. I'm definitely struggling a little bit here. Alright, there we go. There we go. We'll do it that way. And that will allow us to here and there. Okay. That in across here. This needs to be on, the green needs to be on the bottom. This. And with that in mind, this right here. Do that right there, like that right there. That'll put it on that part of the belt. Now we need another one right here. I'm gonna do the same thing. But I need it on the top side of this belt. Huh. It is definitely not ideal for how to do this. Because I've got plastic on the bottom, I need this on the top. If I reversed that, I don't have the room to get the plastic in there. That's definitely correct. So I need plastic on the top side of this belt, which means it has to be in there. Yes, I could bring it over here and do it over here. That would block this lane. Oh, I don't know any solution to that problem. One of these is going to have to come in over here. It's going to be ugly. Just isn't it? Because it needs on the top side there. I'm going to put that in there like that. And out. I'm going to do that right there. Gracious, that's a horrible solution. But we are going to close our eyes and pretend that it's not there. That is the solution we have. I would certainly design that a little bit differently if I was doing it again, but I don't want to redo things. So there we go. We've got circuits coming on the top. We've got plastic on the bottom. Let's get this thing hooked up and see if we can get it producing our red circuits. All right, let's see. There's the copper flowing. Right there. There's all of the belts. Everything is in there. Now we need inserters and go that way. Those are going to go that way. And lots of inserters there. There we go. Let's see. All right, now we need some red inserters. Output things. Let's put some power poles in and see what happens. Power. Should power you up. At reach. All right, we have red circuits. Look at that. Why are there no red circuits down here? Oh, there are. Okay. Ooh. I'm going to say one thing. If we are talking about speed, that is not it. Alright. Oh, nope, we're not doing that. Wrong approach. Alright, we have some red circuits in our inventory. Take the red circuits over here, and then that's going to impact where I bring in my red circuits at. I wanted my red circuits over here beside my green circuits. But with the way I have this designed, you know something? I can make this. That's too ugly. Too bad. That's just too much. Okay, with that in mind, what we will do, I need green circuits coming into here. What I will do is I will put that right there. We will that first. So there we go. What we'll do is put this right here, this. Then we will put our standard like that. Okay, that's not as ugly. I would venture to say not horrible at all. Let's see what we can do here. Getting these over in here. I'm going to need to do something similar. I guess I could put the red circuits right here. It'd probably be easier to just put it here. It would come into right here like this. And I can just... Wasn't where I was planning to put them, but that's where we're going to. Getting them across to here isn't going to work. They're blocked. Why am I... Reverse that. There we go. There's my science build up there, and that's where I'm going to do blue science right over there, so I'll be taking the red circuits across. But for now, we'll put that right there as the input. And there we go, red circuits. Oh. A very, very poor performance of red circuits it is. Uh-oh. I have a problem. We have a problem, Houston. Yeah, that looked a lot better. Okay, let's see. What can I do about merging the plastic in? Oh, well. How's my sulfur not coming? Let's debug this just because... that would be because that is a incurve. Connect. Fixed. Here comes my sulfur. Okay. Sulfur and plastic. We've got to come back over here. What I could do, I could bring a line of green and a line of things and build my little circuit switcher here. Why don't I do that? Why don't I bring plastic in here? Let's cut this and this. And just and through here. Oh. We'll let that run for a minute. But that is what we want over there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build me a splitter right in here. Alright, we're going to go clean this up. Alright, so what we're going to do, I'm going to bring in, let's take that out. Add one of these. Okay, and with that, we're going to just that right there. And what I want to do is, I don't need that. That's just once. All right, bring that across there. Very good. So this will be circuits. This will be green. Let's go back across here. And that's just going to be green. So I don't even need this. That can come out too. Okay. That's just going to be the green right now. Very good. So let's take this out. And then, oh, except for like that. So this. Like that. Okay. That's good. So that's all the green coming across there. And that's exactly what we want. Is right, let's get rid of this extra stuff here. Trying to do it that way was just a bad idea. Well, I'll mulligan on that. All right. Now with that in mind, let's see. So let's stand here. Pick these up until we don't have a split belt anymore. Okay, that's plastic. Now, before we run it into this thing, we need to split it. So what we're going to do is splitter here, splitter here. And we won't. So I probably am going to turn it before I do this, otherwise it's not. Alright, so a splitter here and a splitter here. That's going to put one on one side, one on the other. What I need, think about it, belt, that, and a belt like that. What I'm going to do is I'll turn no. Oops. Gotta go off another one. You are not supposed to be doing it that way. Get out of there. There's what we want right there. And then this, I'm going to turn around, turn it, and take it up there. So what I'll need to do is have to do two of them. Goes with the green, yellow. That. Oh, talking about. There we go. It's outputting those. Outputting those. Perfect. Right? Might not be pretty, but it is functional. There we go. That in there like that. Kind of wishing I had just brought the greens in the greens on this belt and the others on this belt, and then just set up my inserters to handle it accordingly. It would make this simpler. It would be a little bit different build. What I could do is put two things in here and have a little gap in it. Let's do that. Once again, we're going to cut this line. I'm going to take all this out. I don't like any of that. It was just getting complicated. Oops, I didn't mean to cut that. Okay, I don't like any of that. Let's start over. There we go. We will have plastic on one, and we will have... Right. So I'm not going to hook it up yet. What I'm going to do I'm going to come in here and cut just like that. I am going to put this here and here, this here and here. I'm going to move this, and this. So I've got these doing inputs. Also, input here and here. And output here. Then on the telephone pole, power pole in here. I can put a pole in there, so I don't need that in there and that in there. Okay. Oh, but that one isn't covered. Need the bigger power pole. Fortunately, we are now at a point in the game where we have them. We'll stick that in there. Do that, we'll just start converting. So we're going to take it out. Okay. Will that function? Will that work? Let's cut this here and here. Hook this one up. Let's see if it will function. Let's bring that in. This one outputting there. Oh. Oops. Oh, wait a minute. That just goes straight across. Now that makes this one work. But what I think I'm going to have to do to make the other one work, it's got to reach across too. I have to do things. What is it beeping at me about? Inventory is full. Okay. Wow. Sold anything. Hear that. Okay. Took care of that. And beautiful. Alright. Cleared up some inventory. Okay, so this one took care of this. Right? Get in here. I don't believe that the other one knows what I want. This one should be producing. Bring this on down. Okay. That should be sweet and grabbing those things. I don't know. Well, I won't know until it gets low. Because we've got some of the other things. Now let's see about what we've got to do here. We need to grab this. Can't put these in the middle because it won't work. It would be nice if it was symmetrical and do that. That won't work. But what I can do, let's do this a little bit differently. Let's rethink all of these. Let's think from the blue ones that I get. Like that for just a second. There, so that I know what I have to do here. Now, the first thing I have to do, I have to have a green one. Might as well grab those right there. Like that. Okay? Now, these have to be able to pull, so I need things here and here. But that needs to be a gap. So, I need to this to here, this to here. On this side. It'll work. Now then, I can do this here, here. Turn this around, stick this one. That should put those in there. Now if I did the same thing, make this have a more symmetrical look. No, I can't. I could do it by doing this, but then that here. Rid of that. And what I'm going to do, I'll put a power pole there, 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 and there instead. Covers everything right. It gets all of those. It gets all of those. Yes, everything's powered. I think everything's running. These will output on the middle belt. These pick up from the far belt. These pick up from the far belt. These output on the middle belt. I think we have a repeatable pattern there that I can replicate. We'll take that out. Oh, didn't mean to pull that out. Oh, that was a mistake, to say the least. There we go. We'll do that. Copy that in there. Do that in there. Very good. So we're good that way. That out. Probably not ideal, but hey, we will make it work. So what we're going to do is this to here, that to there, and that to there. These out. And down here on this side, we'll run that in the gap like that. Okay, now then we don't have any problems. We can those two things up, those two things up, and then let's see. That is my outputs. That is my inputs. There we go. We have redone that. Oh, is that much? This piece may be messy, but at least the rest of it down here, this is much cleaner. It looks much better. All right, now we need to have our plastic line continue. We've got red and green coming across here now. It shouldn't just be on one side of the belt. It's not. It's filling in. Okay, there we go. Oh man, that's much nicer looking. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously, it wasn't a very good thought, whatever it was. Now that I've got both of these like this right here, I could very easily, if I had enough of these being produced, I could make this a little bit better by putting these little belt. But then I would be limited on what I'm doing. Would I be? Yeah, I would, because it's two producing. Got two of these things in one red compression is 2 to 1, so I need those this and then this in the middle to make it work. Okay, I don't know that that's ideal, but it's functional. We're going to go with it, and we're going to say we are producing red science. Now with this, I believe I want to, let's tile one more. Just don't think I've got enough red science being produced here. Telephone pole. Grabs the poles, but it grabs that. So I want to grab the other. Well, why not? And we'll just overlay it like that right there. Okay. That is one more section of this stuff. Let's stamp this down so that I have enough to actually make this work. I don't know that I'm producing enough green. science. We may have to go up and increase our green science. We're quickly going to get to the point of the build where every time we turn around, we need more and more and more. Part of these games, so we will, we're prepared for it. We will do what we have to do, get this working. There we go, that's in there. Now then, only thing we need to do is, we got one more set of belts down here. And we've got all of the little inserters that need put up. Cannot reach. Alright, and then we have red inserters. There we go. That's all the inserters. And there is that. And on the outside, we have a couple of more power poles. I believe that is fully functional. We'll see how this produces. I'm not sure, but what we're not producing more. We need 4 copper plates. Circuits. I think we're overproducing the electric circuit. Yeah, we definitely are. We only needed 2 of these for each of these. That's okay. That's what we get when we replicate something. The ratios are not, exactly correct. It's not very big yet. We'll mess around and come up with a better blueprint at some point in time. For now, we're going to be happy with that. Next up is going to be blue science and get our science restarted. So I believe we have everything we need now to build blue science. We can actually do red circuits, sulfur, and we just need engine units. So we'll build a blue science factory in the next episode. That's all for today's video. I want to thank you for watching. Please leave comments down below and a like if you enjoyed the video. Let me know what I did wrong and what I can do better. Thanks for watching.